What is good, everybody? It is Sunday. It's the usual Sunday fun day, Sunday sessions. I'm here live at Bixby Park, the usual spot, my favorite little freestyle spot in the world, and I'm here with Adam Wielgos. Did I pronounce your name right?
That's right. Yep.
I got it this time. Adam, I'm look this way. You are a freestyler who we've noticed kind of coming up in the ranks on social media, and I wanted to have you on the stream because you're kind of new to this new generation of freestyle, and I think you represent a lot of people who are getting into what we're doing. But I'll let you explain exactly who you are because you'll do that better than me. So who are you?
Well, I guess my whole skating stuff started like on carpet, actually, carpet boarding. I can't remember. I think it was 2 years ago in January. I saw the first video you guys did with Braille. It was that game of skate. And I was like, I want to try that. So then the first thing I learned was a rail stand, rail flip out. And that just, like, it was so much more fun than regular street to me. Because I could learn so much more, and, like, not everybody could do it.
Mm-hmm.
So after that, I just kind of kept looking at new videos and finding new people and started posting more to gain like a little following. And then people started messaging me with like new tricks for me to try. So that's just how I kept progressing. It was nice.
That's cool. Yeah, I remember seeing those like carpet board videos and being like, okay, he's getting into freestyle. This is cool. And I think you like posted a photo of you at the airport with all the Revive guys. And I was like, oh, cool. He's out with the homies. Like,
yeah,
he's
that
one
was
of us.
insane. That was so cool.
That was so funny. Yeah, man, you're crushing it. I mean, I'm glad to hear that the community's been really helpful for you and like kind of chimed in and helped you learn stuff or gotten you trick ideas. That's really rad. Nice. Well, where are you at right now? Are you at your local spot?
Yeah, tennis courts.
Nice. Love the tennis courts. Well, yeah, I don't know. I want to get warmed up a little bit now that it's 10:30 and I guess we're supposed to be skating now.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. What's your usual warm up?
Really just anything I think of on the fly, like footwork, rail stands, anything like that.
Word. Nice. Yeah, I'm always going for the footwork. I got here a little early today just so I could get some footwork in. But
for sure.
See if I can get other stuff going. Huh. It's weird.
Okay.
Oh, was that your first try? Rail stand flip?
Like second or third. Something like that.
We'll say it was first try. No one's gonna notice. Everyone's late to the stream anyway. I got your back. Let's see if I can get a rail stand flip.
Oh man, was that triple?
I don't know. I think it was like 2.5 or 2.
I was trying that earlier. I was trying a 360.
Oh man, those are murder.
I don't think I've done it on this board yet. Oh!
Almost first tee. That was sick. You got for me. I don't know about you. For me, I have to have my foot like almost around the edge of the nose, like around the front of the nose, to get that whip. You can even kind of lead it with your left foot too, like lead it with the wheel foot. Oh, it's right there.
My earbud fell out.
My earbud.
Not my earbud. One more.
Hope it's okay. Let's see.
Is it over flipping?
I don't know if it's over flipping or under flipping. I mean, you got to kind of put some oomph into it anyway.
I can't tell.
Just try to maybe have your foot a little bit higher on the rail, like not so much around the edge of the nose, just to get more flip out of it.
Okay.
I'm very invested in this 360 rail flip now.
So where do you want it? Somewhere?
A little bit closer to the wheels, like a
really?
smidge closer to the wheels. Yeah, just for this one.
Oh! that it?
That was it. I mean, it was a little under rotated, but
Yeah.
that was it. That was definitely a 360.
Sweet. Look, that is.
That was sick. How do you feel?
I mean, pretty warm.
All right, now teach everybody else how to do that.
Well.
Well,
You
that
kind of
was
have
awesome.
You kind of have to know a lot of other things first.
Well, yeah. How about rail flips? Like you're talking about, that was one of the first tricks you figured out, right?
Yeah, the single varial record.
Single varial. So, how did you go about figuring that trick out? Because you're doing it on carpet too.
Yeah. I think it was just more of experimenting of where I could put my foot. So, like, if I put it out here, it might have flipped too much. Or if I put it closer to the wheel, it wouldn't flip enough.
So playing with playing with that flip foot, that foot that's on the nose or the tail.
Yeah. Yeah. And I think in the video it's slow-mo, and you can see my front foot, like, flick a little bit. Because I didn't quite have the power that I have now. So I kind of, like, flipped it like that.
Okay.
It was just a small flip.
Okay.
But that's where I started.
That's important though. Like starting with the single or like the quick kind of just varial rail flip teaches you so much about control, right?
Yeah. Really helps you learn like how much you have to push down and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Like that.
Totally. Let me see if I can get just a regular single. There we go. Wow. You did it. That's actually like a weird one for me. I remember shooting the trick tip for that and struggling so much because it just kept going, over-rotating to here.
Yeah.
It's like that one and rail to rail varial are like so hard for me sometimes.
Because it's like the double varial at this point is just kind of like pushing it because you know how it feels.
Mm-hmm.
So you can just...
It's like when people do a varial flip in a game of skate.
Yeah.
And like people who know how to tray flip are like, dude, come on. What the heck?
Always over rotates every time.
Oh, I'm gonna get your back here and try to battle varial rail to rail. See if I can knock it out. If it gets boring, chat, let me know. Yell at me and I'll quit. I swear. There we go. Impossible out. Okay.
Impossible?
Oh.
That was something I was trying earlier before this. I was like, I wonder how he does that. And I just could not understand it for the life of me.
Oh, so can you do like foot down impossibles? This one?
Sort of. On a good day.
On a good day. That's
like
gonna
that.
be your single varial rail flip for this trick. If you can do that first, you're like on your way to rail impossibles. Yeah. So this is skipping a couple of steps, right? But the way that I started learning rail impossibles is I stood on the rail and I kind of turned my toe in a little bit. I didn't have it straight. I kind of turned in. And I started doing that. So you're kind of forcing the board down over the wheels, kind of, while also rocking it over the tail. And that starts the board kind of turning vertical, and then you just have to whip it around like an impossible.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. Like I said, that's kind of skipping some steps. So I wouldn't jump right into that quite yet. You might want to work on like tail stop impossibles or even ollie impossibles first.
I think I've only done like cross impossible once or twice, but I think like a few weeks ago I learned the like tail stop finger impossible flip, I guess.
Oh, let's see that. Oh yeah, you got it. Let's see one. Let's see one proper, some like footwork out.
You said out, right?
Out or in, it doesn't matter.
Fudge. At least this is
I'll
warming up
join
my
you.
fingers.
Yeah,
My
right.
fingers get so cold when I skate.
Dude, same. So there's like videos of me like in snow with like a t-shirt and shorts and gloves on, trying to like keep my hands warm. I'll get your back on this one. Do you use your front hand or your back hand?
I use my backhand.
Okay, cool.
So it's like pulling it over like a tray flip.
Like that?
Yep.
I was probably way too far away. Sorry. Oh.
I got it. Let's try.
Drop that front shoulder.
I flipped it.
Have you done the 360 finger flip like that?
Oh yeah, I pull it.
That's no problem for you.
Gosh.
Oh, it's right there.
I'm leaning back.
You can do it. How do we fix that?
Hips maybe.
Hips.
Count it.
Oh, that counts. That's a make, man. It's a contest make.
That's so bad.
No,
I know Charlie or Freestyle Comic wanted us to talk about the varial tail underflip or whatever it's called. The one where you go like that. I still don't have those on lock.
Okay.
At all.
We can talk about that. Here, really quick though, I want to say, so Maxon's asking for no compliant possible. We'll get to that soon. And then someone just asked for something. Oh, Randy asked for coconut wheelie trick tips. We will get to that later. I want to talk about some other tricks that Adam can knock out first for us and help us with. Maybe we'll come back to coconut wheelies. Are you okay with that?
Oh yeah, that's fine.
Okay. We will get to those, Randy. But I do want to talk about Charlie Freestyle Comics tricks. He was talking about tail underflips, right?
Yeah.
So from here, hooking the toe under, and then flipping it around varial. So you got those, not on lock, you said, but you got them?
Once in a while, yeah.
Let's see it, boss.
I just did one earlier, like right before you started talking about them.
Yeah. Oh, to rail?
That'd be sick.
For real. I think you got it.
What am I doing wrong? Is my foot position on the tail wrong?
Under rotating, I would say, let me think. So this has been kind of a weird one for me to teach because I know like a lot of people have learned it kind of halfway from my trick tip. And then I realized I kind of didn't provide enough information. I like to play around with my foot placement underneath the board. So kind of changing where my foot is, whether it's closer to the truck, the front truck that is, or farther away from it, right? And then also changing the angle. So I like to have my foot kind of pointed up the length of the board when I'm doing this.
Is that also in the, like near the middle of the board or?
I'm pretty much near the middle of the board, maybe a little bit closer to the truck sometimes, or the back truck sometimes, but for the most part, it's like dead center.
See how that works out.
Yeah. Try to angle that foot a little bit more. There you go.
Perfect.
Did that help?
Oh yeah, that was
Cool.
That was all I needed to do.
You're really making me look good this time on the stream.
It's just one little thing every time.
Sometimes that's all it takes, man. I think it's good though that you have mechanics of that scoop and hook motion. That's the hardest part for me, or was the hardest part for me. But do you find that you're pulling up while also scooping under with the back foot? Or how are you approaching the varial underflip?
It's almost like, this is how I described it to Charlie. He or I told him that, or no, maybe it was, I think I told Freestyle City. I kind of led with this foot first before I jumped with my back foot. So it kind of pressured it into flipping. Does that make any sense?
So you mean your front foot was already kind of pulling it up and forward before you scooped?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
So again, there's already tension underneath that. We'll say the hook foot, the foot that's underneath the board before you jump. Kind of like a finger flip, right? Do you do that with finger flips?
Sort of. Oh yeah. I pull up before I jump.
Yeah, I always have some tension on the nose before I jump, so that it's almost like spring loaded and ready to move. That was good. Cool.
What else?
Awesome. Okay, well, so then once you jump, we're gonna keep drilling this whole varial underflip thing. Once you jump, are you focused on scooping the back foot forward? Are you pulling it back towards the heel side direction?
I think it's a little bit more. I think it's a little bit more back than side, because I think the way I flips it more sideways than forward, if that makes sense.
So you mean like
then,
in the direction of your heel, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Gotcha. Interesting.
I kind of want to learn that to rail now.
I want to see that. If you want to try that and work on that, I'll hop in a chat and see what people are up to. Read some chats. I think you've got it.
Really underflip it though.
Let's see. So little Katie also says it would probably depend on the ground that you use or they use for the court. So that also comes into play too. I find like changing the surface I'm skating on, changing the board I'm skating, even changing like wheels or the height of the board with the trucks really changes how you approach the trick. But it's more kind of minor things. So if you understand the mechanics of it, it's easier to kind of start playing around with new approaches and like ways to tweak the trick to match the ground you're on or match the board. Oh, that was it.
Almost bounced back up.
Which foot are you bringing onto the wheels first? Are you focusing on getting your right foot or your left foot on the wheel first?
I think it's either my right foot or both at the same time.
I see.
I can't.
Cool.
Let me try one more time. I think it's both at the same time.
I see. Okay. And Max then says, do tennis courts have a good ground for freestyle, or is it just somewhere people go because it's general open space? What do you think? Do you prefer skating on tennis courts with like the grippiness they have there?
I think I definitely prefer it to those rough parking lots that aren't paved at all. But I mean, this isn't the best surface because it kind of grinds away at my board when I shift around when I'm out of balance and stuff like that.
Yeah. I gotta use some new grip tape, man.
I mean, it's fine. I don't do flip tricks.
Okay. Oh! Don't fall. No.
I had to try the rail whip.
Rita, run it back.
Gosh dang it.
All right. After this, so Henry Crates asks for tips on the truck stand. So let's I want to see you do this, but then I'm going to start kind of warming up truck stands.
No-handed or handed?
We can start with no. Well, actually, yeah. Henry, what do you think? Hopefully, you're still in the chat. Do you want to see handed or no-handed? I want to do both. I think they're both really important for beginners.
Yeah.
But you get this rail stand first. Contest made.
Progress. Oh man.
Everyone who doesn't know what you're doing now, everyone who's new to the chat has no idea what's going on because you just landed it.
Sort of.
Like, why is he trying it again? He already landed it. We're going to rail.
Man.
Let's set this down. Oh.
A few more.
Maybe try angling that foot differently.
Maybe, yeah.
Oh. Banana
land
peel.
on the wheels.
Yeah. It's right there.
It happened once. Okay, I think I got it. Right here.
You can do it.
I just missed. I just missed like my front foot.
Nope. Yeah, like no way. Same. You can do it, man. You can do it.
This is not what I thought would be the trick battle today.
Try angling your back foot a little bit more. Your tail foot a little bit more.
Toward the border.
Yeah, inward like that.
Okay. I'm not like in my own head now.
We can mix it up then if you wanna move on, come back to it. That's cool.
Oh,
I'm not trying to make you struggle.
I'll try it 3 more times.
Okay. Oh man. Of course you almost get it on that first of the 3.
Yeah. All that does is make me want to keep trying it until I get it.
That's exactly what I thought.
It's like, well, I'm this close. I might as well keep going.
Yeah, right.
All right. We'll come back to it.
We'll come back to it.
I'll do it before this is over.
All right, I'm holding you to that. So Henry says he wants to work on the hand switch. So let's do a brief kind of trick tip for that. Yeah,
Okay.
What was it? On the last stream we did with Derek. I almost called him Dirk. You watched that one, right, Adam?
Yeah.
Yeah. So Derek and I talked a little bit about that hand switch and how he actually does the pull up.
Oh,
with
yeah.
his
He
foot.
does the foot first. That's so weird to me.
Really?
Yeah, I grab it and pull it up with my hand first.
Interesting. So how did you go about learning that? Did you just go for it, or did you like take it into steps and kind of practice different approaches?
I think the first truck stand I learned, it wasn't actually like this 50-50 where your back or front foot's on here and then the opposite hand's on. It was actually this one where you go up and then flip it down.
That was your first one?
Yeah.
Whatever, man. So you were using your thumb to pull it up then, right? I mean, your thumb is underneath the board?
Yeah, for this one at least.
That's crazy.
But I think, yeah, I definitely lead with my hand for that.
Cool. Do you have any tips for, just because you kind of learned it more recently than I did, do you have any tips for learning the pull-up and switch motion? Because I think the hardest thing for a lot of people is the timing of jumping from your nose foot, or your tail foot, we'll call it, to your truck foot, right?
Let me say it again.
So that kind of transition from having your foot on the tail or nose to having one foot on the truck. Did you I know Derek mentioned only having like a smidge of your foot on the tail, right? He had most of his foot actually on the ground when he learned them. Did you find that helped, or did you have like your whole foot on the tail when you were doing that trick?
I think I had like maybe half of it, because my problem was if too little was on it, then I would pull it up and it would kind of slide like that if I didn't do it correctly.
Gotcha.
If it's like a confidence problem, like you always put your foot down before you land in truck, just have your hand like sitting here ready to catch it. And then
I see.
It's kind of like what I did when I started learning carousels to land on one foot. I like practiced the trick, and then even if I failed, I would just land on one foot. I would just practice doing that, kind of landing on one foot.
So you would make it a habit not to have that other foot down, even if you didn't have a truck.
Exactly.
Yeah. That's a hard thing, getting the confidence.
Yeah.
It's good.
That was the problem for me. I just could not land back on the board.
It's cool. I mean, yeah, that's one thing I would definitely suggest too, is like what you were saying is great, having your hand there, but also practicing just that, right? Just having that hand switch, or doing that hand switch without any kind of hop or step or any of the other components of the trick. If you can do that first, I know it kind of feels awkward or kind of like lame just to do that over and over again.
Yeah.
But that will give you the confidence when you're doing the next step, which is switching it and stepping up.
Yeah.
Right? And then you can kind of break that down.
Yeah.
And once you got that like really locked in, you can move on to the switch and step.
The way I see Sebastian Peck's learning it, he pulls it up and then leaves his foot on the ground, plants it on the truck, and then goes into the truck step. Okay, so it's kind of like getting your comfortability before you flip.
And I'm gonna say that's totally okay to do, like as a top level freestyler, because Don Brown did that even in like pro contest rounds in the 80s. He would still have his foot on the ground. So I'm just gonna say, like, if you do that, you can just keep doing that. You don't even have to stop or like move on. Treat it like training wheels. You can keep having that foot on the ground. I think even Isamu kind of does his pogos that way. So
yeah, I think so.
Do it. But yeah. Okay. So Henry also says his feet always slide off during the transition between the hands. Again, like I was saying, going from just the hand switch practice to the hand switch with the step up might help with that. I would say just really try to drill each section in sections, right? Break it down and really spend your time on those parts before you try to combine it all together. Because that's when you try to combine it all at once, that's when you start to develop bad habits and you kind of skip certain tools you have to have. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that's a great way to put it.
Yeah.
You kind of miss out on the rest of the stuff you need to do it.
Yeah, right? Gotta crawl before you can walk. Let's see. What's been the coolest part about getting into freestyle for you? Like, have you really anything that stood out in terms of like being a new freestyler, only 2 years in 2020 versus like, I guess my experience is a bit different because I've been doing this for like 17 years or something.
I think the greatest thing is that like how much communication we have with everyone. Like I would definitely not be able to talk with you or like Sean as much as I am now without all this technology and communication.
Social media stuff, yeah. That's been really cool for me too. I think like, especially during the pandemic, right?
Yeah.
It makes things easier.
Especially for me where there's like no other freestylers and I'm surrounded by street kids.
Yeah.
Max, Carter, Jack.
Are you shouting out the people on the stream?
No, I would never.
Thanks, Max. Thanks, Carter. Thanks, Jack, for being here. Hopping in the stream.
What the?
Oh, Trey Terrell. Yeah, I want to see that for sure.
I think Dan does that a lot, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Trey Terrell.
Crazy ones like that. Ooh. What was it? I was trying underflip to Casper last week, and then I almost
saw that.
re-sprained my wrist. I don't know. My wrist is always a problem here.
How do you get the foot back under the board though? I don't understand.
It's a weird motion. It's sort of like a Casper to Casper, right? So for me, I was treating it kind of like that. Have you learned Casper to Caspers yet?
Yeah.
Okay, so you know how your front foot has to kind of do a push and then a quick sweep back under the board?
Yeah.
You're kind of bringing it up and over and then back under. Same idea. But I'm still kind of struggling with that timing because there's so much more scoop involved and it has to flip extra. So I'm doing that same kind of pull, pulling the board up and over like I would for a Casper to Casper. And then once it's like here, I'm trying to just shoot my foot back under the deck to catch it in Casper.
Yeah, that would be the hardest part for me, is just catching it in Casper with that front foot.
It's definitely been the hardest part for me too. I agree with you. Let's see, I also keep doing it on the wrong side of the board, and that's scaring me.
I gotta do it.
We're back to it. We're back to the battles. Oh my gosh.
I do want to see that though soon.
I'm working on it, man. I'm gonna try. Might hurt myself. It's worth it for the stream. Worth it for the chat. It's all for the chat.
All the homies.
All the homies. Max and Carter and Jack. Oh
wow.
My shins feel amazing. It also doesn't feel like. Oh, sorry.
Are you trying like a 360? Or just
no? That's the bad part. I'm not trying a 360. I just am not good at this.
I was like, wow, that hurts so much.
Yeah, no, I'm just bad at things. Let's see if I can do it this time.
Oh man.
All right, chat. So the trick is, I'm trying to sound like a streamer now. The trick is, if I if I scoop under too much, I'm trying to kind of do the extra push with my front foot along with an extra push from my back foot, which I think is why I was doing the 360 on accident. So now on that last one, what I did was I just jumped straight up with my back foot. I didn't scoop, and I just did an extra push with my front foot. It made it so I have to jump back more, so I have to kind of jump in that direction more, but it did get the proper flip. So I'm gonna try that again. See?
I feel like jumping that way would also like situate your weight. Like it needs to be over your back foot more, and
Totally.
jumping back would kind of, yeah.
Sets you up for the Casper, right?
Yeah.
That makes sense. We'll see if physics decide that we're wrong.
Oh my god.
Ow. The nice part is if I don't land it, I just land back into tail. I just shin it super hard. I just kick the board with my shin.
Oh,
That's probably
great
my favorite
trick.
part.
If you fail, you just get punished.
Yeah, that's freestyle.
That's how it was for. What was the trick I was trying?
Oh, come on.
Oh, there was one day, this was the day that I did the backbreaker, like the Casper Sidewinder to truck stand.
Yeah.
This was that same day. So I was trying Casper and then like kind of varial flip that way to truck stand.
Ooh, ow.
I got really close, but I really just hecked up my shin. Because I just kept missing.
Yeah,
like,
that one just hurts my shin and my knees thinking about it.
Like that.
Can you go the other way? Can you go truck to Casper?
Maybe.
It's like the Ike Nagao trick.
Okay.
Oh, you have to use your hand, huh?
It's easier for me.
Cool.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
Yeah, new tricks. We love new tricks.
New ideas.
Yeah. Okay.
Finally.
Let's see if I can do this. Give me like 5 more tries on this, and then I'll move on because this is just sad.
Let's do it. Do it.
1.
It just explodes.
Yeah, it's how it feels.
Oh man. It's
Once
like whenever you accidentally land in rail at the wrong angle, it just snaps back and hits your chin.
Yeah.
That hurts so bad.
I love it when I'm like about to land something and then the person on the stream is like, yeah, it's like that one time when it hurts really bad and you don't land right. And then I'm just terrified to try it again. That's really nice of you, Adam. I appreciate you.
Giving you some motivation.
Thanks, man.
High risk, high reward.
Hey, remember that one time when it hurt really bad and you didn't land that? You should not do that anymore. But think about it a lot.
Can't try when I'm trying.
Oh my gosh, just flip. Just let it flip more. Come on.
Do it off the nose.
If I turn my toe in like a little bit more.
Oh man.
Last try. I'm gonna do it just straight on. Last try. Concentrate. All right, one more. Dang it. Always on the last one, it gets so close. Yeah, no, I'm done.
That's when I say to myself, like, well, I got close, so I might as well do 3 more. Just to see. That was always what happened to me.
Yeah. Oh man, that was great. Ben Carter in again with the my brain is mush because I just tried that trick so much. Still holding the record for most viewed or most consistent viewer of the stream. Thank you, Ben.
Oh, let's go.
Let's
Wow.
see. I don't know who's in second place, but yeah, they're gaining on you, man. Oh, so I had a question from Sean Burke. Sean Burke, we all know Sean. He was in the stream a couple of times. Freestyle out in North Carolina. He was saying, so you've competed in some online contests, right? Or have you?
I didn't, and
You
I
didn't?
really hated myself for not doing it. I was
Oh, man, I'm
watching
sorry.
it and I was like, man.
Well, so you've seen both, though. You've been able to watch the live videos, the YouTube videos YouTube contests we've done. You've been able to watch some of the live events we've had, like Paderborn and the World Roundup in the past, where they have been in person. Being a newer freestyler, kind of somebody who's at that point in their skating where they're ready to compete, do you see yourself doing more of the live thing, or do you have more interest in doing that video contest format? Is there one that kind of speaks to you more, that you're more interested in, or do you just want to do all of it?
I feel like I would do all of it, but
Yeah,
of course the risk with live is that you would mess up, obviously. But the video seems unfair to me because you can just do it as much as you want. It's not like you don't have to have it consistent.
yeah.
But
So you think that's
I mean,
unfair?
a little bit, because people can just try hard tricks. But I mean, if they do it, they do it, and it's really cool.
Yeah, yeah. That's a good point. That's something that it was interesting to see people skate live, or sorry, skate in the YouTube or video contest format, because you could tell some people were really really going all out and trying to get every single trick. And I think some people were kind of thinking about it like, if I can get a decent run and fall a couple of times, we'll still run it. We'll still put it online.
Yeah.
And seeing different approaches to that, I think the next year when we do another one, the next time we do a video contest, is going to be much more of what you're saying, where people are going all out, trying to film every single trick perfectly.
Yeah.
So,
but I mean, that's not that much of a problem. I mean, it still makes them progress because they're still learning the tricks and getting consistent with them.
That's a really good point. Yeah, because you're doing it over and over and over again, right? So you're still kind of drilling in that sense.
Exactly.
Cool. Do you have plans? I guess this is hard to say with the pandemic, but is there like one contest you'd really want to go to, or is there one that looks super cool that you'd want to try out one day?
I mean, obviously, I want to travel to the Euro Freestyle because that would be so fun. I guess if Japan ever had one again, I would really want to go there. It's kind of on my bucket list.
Yeah, same.
But Canada's the closest, and that would still be a great experience.
Yeah. Maybe we'll do one in Cincinnati. I bet we could, well, I don't know. I shouldn't say I bet we could do it, but I wonder if we could get our buddies over at Revive to have one.
Oh, that'd be
maybe
sick.
in Long Beach. We got to have something in the States. Like, man, there's got to be a new contest happening in the States someday.
Yeah.
Matt Wielgos said, Adam, how does having your black belt in karate aid your skills as a freestyle skater?
That's my dad.
Hey.
I guess it's like I can. So karate kind of teaches me to position my feet correctly and stick in that position, I guess. So with skating, I kind of have to have my feet in the right way when I try a trick, and it kind of helps to just. I don't really know how to answer that.
That's cool. But you feel like it gives you a sense of like body control that you wouldn't have otherwise?
Yeah,
like
body control
and stuff.
Yeah.
That's cool.
And body awareness, like knowing where my feet are all the time.
That's huge, man. That's a big deal.
Hope the Euros are on next year. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You can see the comments too, right?
Yeah.
Sick. What tricks are you working on right now? Anything in particular you're jamming on? You're trying to land? Besides the underflip to rail?
I was talking about this earlier, I think, with the Casper and then kind of varial flip to truck stand.
So Casper with your do you have your back foot or your front foot on the tail when you do Caspers?
Back foot.
Back foot. And then you do your truck stand with your front foot on the truck?
Yeah. That's what's weird for me because, like, I do my truck stands and my Caspers with different feet, so it's hard to like combo them. I guess it's just a little uncomfortable.
That's cool though. So EK taught me how to do the truck to Casper when I was in Japan. So I do my truck and my Casper with my back foot only. So I had to learn that Casper part switch basically.
Oh yeah.
But that's really cool that you're already set up to like do that on the proper feet.
It's just what's comfortable, but that means a fan flip to Casper is just going to be way harder for me to learn because I'll be landing in switch Casper.
Yeah.
So it's either switch truck stand or switch Casper.
But your sidewinders are probably way better, right?
Oh yeah, probably.
Sidewinders are the bane of my existence. I swear.
But they look so cool. They look so cool.
You can land them. Can you do those?
No, I tried. Sean told me to try them like a few months back, and I was just not prepared at all. I was like, well, I guess I can't do this. I better learn other things first.
It's always nice to step away sometimes.
The way that I wanted to learn them was from switch tail stop so that I could land with my comfortable foot and then flip out. I think that was the same thing that you were trying to do. Throw it with your opposite hand so that you can catch it comfortably. Is that right?
Yeah. Wait, say that again? Flip with your comfortable.
So you were trying to throw it with your
hand. So I'm just more accustomed to catching my truck transfers with my right hand.
Yeah.
I don't know if it necessarily, like, I'm sure if I just drilled it and like practiced, I could catch it with my left hand. I'm just uncoordinated in general. I need more karate practice.
I think it helps.
I would bet, dude. I mean, I was half joking, but I really do feel like that is a secret kind of skill to have that a lot of people might not think about.
The coordination, I think.
The coordination of it, yeah, totally. So, yeah, I'll try to get that truck to Casper. If you want to work on that Casper to truck, no pressure though. Or whatever else you want to work on. I kind of like battling. This is motivating to get a battle in.
I just recently, when I can't remember what live stream it was, but you talked about using or maybe it was a video. You talked about flipping out of this with your back foot only.
Mm-hmm.
And I just could not figure that out for the longest time. That's why I always pulled it back over like that.
I see.
And then when I watched that video, I just kicked as hard as I could. And then I was like, oh, okay.
Cool.
That's how it works.
Are you talking about no-handed truck stands?
Yeah.
Yeah. I see, yeah.
I think I always tried to use my front foot to kind of flick it over.
Yeah. The hard part about that is your foot has to be in like the perfect position, right? You can't have too much of your foot underneath in order to get that flick. It's another Japanese trick. The Yuta Fuji taught me that one. Thanks so much to Yuta for all the hacks. Oh man, Bob is on here. Bob's trick tips. What's up, Bob?
Wow.
Let's see. Oh, EK is gonna be talking trash about this one. I can't do it still. I'm still struggling.
I'm gonna make a trick tip for you.
He's not that nice. He's just gonna make fun of me for it. Love you, EK. He's the best. Oh man, nope.
I wonder if I can. I couldn't tail stop impossible.
You can't?
I can't.
Oh. One big trick that people taught me was if you think about kind of shooting your hips forward. So just like the hand impossible, right? Your front foot's going to kind of initiate the scoop.
Yeah.
But in order to kind of pull your back foot forward, or in order for me to do that, I kind of think about pushing my hips and my foot forward as I'm scooping it. So I'm not just trying to stay in that position. I'm actually trying to jump in the direction of the, of the nose. And that can kind of help you get a little bit more oomph behind your back foot. Yeah. And one other thing is you can think about, now this isn't really good for your knee, but if you think about kind of turning your knee in a little bit, so kind of pushing your knee and kind of turning your foot a little bit inward, that will almost turn your foot into like a pendulum and help it to pull forward a little bit more too. Does that make sense?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So those two things might help get a better rotation, but just try it out.
I think it's that little push forward is what's going to help.
Yeah, use that whole body. Don't just rely on your feet to do the work. It's kind of your whole, like, hips, shoulders, legs doing the work.
What else? What else can I? What am I working on?
Yeah, dude, now's your opportunity. You got Bob in here too. Bob will give you all the tips. Thanks, Bob.
What do I try?
Let's see. Remember that Adam and I started skateboarding around the same time, but I gave up and he persevered. It's amazing to see how far he's gotten. That's Thomas. Thomas Brainerd.
Oh, yeah.
What's up, man?
What's up?
Adam, how much time do you spend each day practicing? And Bob, I think you learned from Dan. Just to correct you there.
I don't get to skate each day just because of schoolwork or weather, because Ohio is the worst. But the times that the days that I do skate, I try to skate for like 2.5 hours, maybe 3, if I have enough water.
If I have enough water.
Yeah.
I remember like going to the park with the gallon pitcher.
Yeah.
Always necessary. Good point. All right. I got you right here, Adam. Oh, no. I lied. Too much pressure.
Back when I was on a street board, I learned switch Casper and then varial to regular Casper.
Switch Casper, varial to regular. Yeah, the same idea as this, right?
Yeah.
Oh, come on.
Oh, that counts. That counts.
So gross, but I'll take it. Let me know in chat if that wasn't. It was on. It just rolled. It didn't really end over end flip. It just kind of rolled over. It surrendered.
That's awesome. Oh, sirens.
Yeah, it's getting heated over here. Some fire trucks. Sorry, all the people with their headphones. Yeah, no. Just some fire nearby for first responders. Hopefully it's nothing too serious.
Oh,
but yeah, city sounds. Gotta love it.
Oh my gosh.
Oh man. I think we're all gonna be stoked to see that on Insta in a bit. I think we all want to see that one.
Soon.
I
can't believe I messed it up. I was like, maybe I can get out of it like this.
The pain of the freestyler, like always trying to get another little trick in the combo.
Yeah.
We're all guilty of that.
Put a little bit of finesse in it. Make it look a little bit prettier.
Yeah.
Oh.
All right, man. Let's see it. We're gonna close out soon, so let's see if we can do it. A couple more tries. All right, you want to give it a couple more tries? Or you want to cut it for now? No pressure. Or all the pressure, really.
That doesn't count. 3 more tries.
No, that didn't count.
They have to be good tries.
Turn that foot. Turn that front foot a little bit more of an angle. Yeah.
Oh man.
That's the first try. That counts.
Come on. Ugh.
Here it is. Moment of truth.
No. Oh my god.
You want to end it with flip? Let's end it with a real anger rail flip, a real make off the rail flip. I'll get your back.
Rotate all the way around.
Got to. Or anything, any kind of trick, but I'll get your back on it, whatever it is. Oh. You good?
Yeah.
I'll get you with a Godzilla. Come on. Oh. Dude, they're flipping so fast now, too.
I can't tell if it's over flipping or not.
Just gotta own the overflip. Just have that foot closer to the wheels and just lean into the over rotation. Try to get it just an extra full rotation. Oh, you got it, man.
You gotta end on a good note.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I know you can do this one. I've seen you do it. You look rad.
That was off balance. You ever try a trick and you're off balance and you just kind of like flail?
Yeah. It's like every rail impossible I've ever done in my life.
Just like, maybe this one will work. Oh my gosh.
Oh man, dude, they're flipping so fast. I wonder if I can do 360 Godzilla. Oh my gosh.
Did you do that?
Nah, not even close.
Oh.
I need to like spin my body like an extra 90 degrees. Some Isamu stuff.
Well.
Please, come on, get behind us, everybody. Let's hear some encouragement from the chat. Oh, we're struggling here.
Here we go.
Oh, that was it.
Bye-bye, board.
Bye-bye. 360 to CrossFit, maybe?
What?
I got you. Oh, that pinched. Ow.
360 CrossFit.
I got you.
It's like stupid.
Wow, thanks.
But like stupid insane.
Again, thank you. I appreciate you.
Oh my gosh.
Oh man, it's right there.
One more.
Oh, ow.
Uh-oh.
I clipped it. Don't worry about me. I'm good.
Wow. Okay.
Ow.
Well,
It's so aggressive.
Last one.
You can do it.
Oh my
man.
goodness.
You want to try one more?
Yeah.
I just want to see this now. They're flipping so fast.
I don't know what to do.
try to have that front foot in the same, or that back foot, the flipping foot, not so far down the end of the tail. So have it kind of closer to the wheels. See if that helps.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, yeah, because you're getting the flip you need, right? I think you just have to get the timing.
I would have focused my board.
No pressure, man. If you want to call it, that's totally cool. These are all tricks that I would never want to practice in a live stream, especially after 2 years into skating. This is incredible, man.
Oh my gosh. Okay, I figured it out.
And you already landed this one too.
It's got to be better. Come on, man.
Your body just wants to land in Casper.
That's dumb. Maybe I'll try that.
Next time.
The funny thing is, if I didn't try to land in Casper, I probably would have done that.
Yeah, right.
All right, for real, last one.
You got this. You can do it. Oh.
That's fine.
All right. Man, after a long stream, an hour streaming and trying tricks, and then trying to battle that's something to be proud of. I wouldn't have been able to put that much effort, that much energy into that trick. So
something like that.
You should be stoked. Thanks for hopping in. Thanks for being willing to try those tricks with me. I really appreciate you.
Of course.
Everybody in the live stream. Yeah. Any last words or any messages you want to send out to the people in the stream? Anybody out there you want to say hi to or anything?
Last try never means last try.
Yes.
I mean, that's about it for me, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah, you did great, Adam. Thanks for being here.
I gotta get that tail underflip to rail.
I feel like we both have some homework after this. Like I've got my Casper or tail underflip to Casper as well. So we're gonna have some work this week.
That's
everybody at home. I hope you have some tricks too to learn. You've got some inspiration from this, or some ideas that you wanna work on now. If you have any other tricks you want to see in future live streams, any people you want to see in live streams, let us know. Adam, thank you so much for being here, and just keep dancing, keep being good to each other, everybody. Keep staying safe, and yeah, we'll see you next Sunday for another live stream. Thanks again, Adam. We'll see you on Instagram as well. I'm stoked to see those tricks.
Yeah. Put them in a combo just for you.
I want to see that rail whip out after the underflip to rail. All right, later, everybody.
Later.